Hello, Libra. Welcome to your mid-November 2024 tarot reading. All right, or whenever this reading gets to you. I do read in energy, so energy and time. It's timeless whenever it finds you. I'm going to take a look at the messages coming through for you today, the energy that you may be dealing with. This is your individual reading, so I tap into all areas. The title will be on the screen. Right now, it is just whatever comes through, your current energy. What to expect in love is next, and then each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces, I will take a look. I will take a look at what to expect from them as well. So the banners are a little bit, just a little bit too big for me in this one right now. So I'm going to change it is minimal. All right, there we go. Banners, whatever comes out. There we go. That's a lot better. All right. Hello. Good morning. All right, Libra. And don't forget to hang out to the end. I will pull a card for you, yes or no. So if you have your own question. All right, let's do this. Let's tap into the energies that you might be dealing with currently and throughout the mid-November. Ooh, house 5, fire energy, passionate energy. To stage. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So you can leave me in comments if you prefer this style of seeing the cards. All right. So we have beautiful energy coming in for you already. If you, I see Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces energy around you. House 5 is very big for you. Leo energy or House 5 energy, which is usually about passion, creativity, sex, joy, the luck, some luck energy, some happiness, having fun, finding ways to have fun. Libra. So that sounds like positive for you, maybe stepping out of what's going on and be the best version of yourself and start today. So we are getting this energy of self-expression for you. Seeing things from a more positive light, right? Finding harmony and balance no matter what's going on in your life is what's coming through for you. This is a good time to find new ways, find breakthroughs, be creative, do fun things, tap into that creativity, even entrepreneurship. For some of you, you could be thinking about new ways to start your own business ventures. Or just really feeling more creative right now. It's, just feeling like tuning out maybe a little bit and having some fun. This could be a good energy for you to, there could be important things around your children, having fun, hanging out with your children too, as well, if you have children or even having children, right? So keep that in mind, that is an energy of birth and fertility as well. And date romance, right? So if some of you are looking for romance, the House 5 energy talks about getting out there and having some fun and expressing yourself to others and letting people see you. So expressing your authentic self and not being afraid to be who you are and be authentic. So be the best version of yourself and start today. All right, let's take a look at the energy around you. What are you dealing with right now? And let's see the momentum for you. I always look at things in energy and I like to see where you're at and where you're headed. And what surprises might be coming towards you that you might not see. Trust and patience obviously is coming through with this yin energy as well. So another message here for some of you is, if you can't seem to get something moving in your life and it's kind of at a stall or feels stuck energy, this is why you're getting this energy of kind of looking down another avenue and finding some other outlets right now. If you can't, instead of bumping against a wall or trying to break through something that's not ready yet. So this kind of feels like that. If something just feels like you can put it aside for a minute, do so and focus on you, focus on some joy, bringing some harmony, balance into your life. I have the Tower card showing up for you. All right, and that's been showing up a lot in my readings. And this is Mars, the energy. And this is, I really feel like for many of us, it's it's already happening. There's change, there's a breakdown of old ways. The Tower card is, we go through these many transformations in our life. Honestly, it's our soul's evolution. We signed up for certain things, and when we get stuck in an area, there's a reason for it, and we're breaking out. Our soul wants to evolve. And so it does feel like with the sun energy here that your soul is calling for something different. You're needing to break out. So something might be uncomfortable that you're dealing with this Tower card right now, but there's a light inside that tower. It's really breaking away and clearing away things that have been holding you back, or, this dense energy that's been keeping you stuck in a way of thinking, a life, a dynamic, a story, a narrative that you've been in for quite some time. So when we're going through these tower moments, they can be quite uncomfortable. They can feel like, why is this happening to me? I wasn't ready for it, or I don't want this, or I'm not sure if I want this, right? And for some of you, you could have started this. It could be a move. It could be something that you felt called to do, but now it's really starting to shake you up and it's starting to feel uncomfortable, right? So your soul is always kind of guiding you and kind of pushing you forward. So I do feel this energy of the Tower. Things could seem, a little bit uncertain and unstable for you in the current energy, which is why I feel like I'm being pushed to say, there's some things that are falling. There's some things that are out of your control right now. And that's where, it's almost like, well, if, I don't want to say if you can't beat them, join them, but if you can't stop it, if you can't fight it, and if it just seems like it's weighing on you too much, it's time to say, fuck it. It's time to say, I've got to do something else. I got to find something else, because I can't stay in this energy and let it suck me in. I really got to keep on keeping on, keep on moving forward, finding ways I can find happiness right now. I deserve happiness. I need to be able to express, in other ways. And I can't always stay focused on this energy that's going on around me. So if some of you are dealing with a breakup, a loss, or you're battling moving jobs or shifting in your life, it's just a point where it's too much sometimes to be consumed by it 100%. And we really got to say, we're taking a day off and going to the beach, right? So, and I see the Six of Cups here showing up for you. So I do see, first of all, good memories, new memories coming in. So you may be reminiscing, and maybe some of you are moving on from something, or you are thinking about something that's happened, and you're being very nostalgic and missing things, missing how things used to be. All right. And that can happen when the Tower is happening. All of a sudden we start reminiscing about how things were when things were comfortable, and I want to go back to that day, or I want things to be back to normal. And things are never going to go back to the way they were. They're going to evolve and be better, right? We just don't see it sometimes in the Tower energy. So let it fall. Exactly. Let the Tower fall. I do see it's bringing you closer together with love, bringing you closer to love, bringing you closer to a soulmate, bringing you closer to the connections that you feel really divinely connected to. All right. This is an energy of support. It's an energy of knowing that you are giving love to somebody and who's open to receive it, and they're giving love back to you. All right. So there's something is breaking up for a reason, because it wasn't serving you, and it is getting you closer to love. We have the Queen of Swords. There you are. All right. So what's coming towards you? This is sort of an evolutionary way of looking at this. Is we do see that you're coming from something very, very unstable and uncertain. It's bringing you closer in harmony to yourself, and it's there's these new memories coming in here. The Six of Cups is turning over a new leaf. It's rebuilding yourself. It's stepping up into your highest self, and it's being the best version of yourself no matter what's going on. So not letting the situation pull you into the darkness, not letting the situation make you a version of yourself that you don't feel comfortable with anymore, right? So some people can pull us into this version of ourselves where we start acting in a way, and we're like, why did I do that? Why does this person keep making me act like this? It's because it's a narrative. It's a narrative and it's a dynamic between you and other people. And this is you breaking away from that energy as well too. And rebuilding something. You have to stand up. There's an equality here. There's a fairness here. There's a consideration. You needing to feel like people understand you. You needing to feel like you're being heard, you're being seen. And so whatever you're going through ultimately is breaking you out of this energy of compromising yourself for love. All right. And you stepping up into your highest version of yourself and getting that respect and fairness and consideration and justice that you are seeking. It's increasing your self-worth here and your independency is what I'm seeing. So you're coming out of this stronger, whatever you're going through, right? And you will see that you may already be feeling this. And this can even show you getting stronger in a relationship. Tower cards don't always have to mean that you're leaving somebody or you're breaking up or you're just going through something that's not working. And it's helping you come into alignment and understand you a lot more in this situation and being able to express yourself in a situation and bringing you closer together with somebody. So there is potential here to reconcile after all, but you got to let what's changing change and let it fall. All right. And we see the 6 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So you are getting the 6s. All right. So we're seeing here consideration, respect, balance, where you're finally maybe realizing where you've given so much and you're not getting back. And now the universe is showing you maybe ways, right? Sometimes we have to go through a Tower card to really see the deeper ways that we are not respecting ourselves, or we're not putting ourselves the value, we're not valuing ourselves, or things that in dynamics, we're giving our power away and we don't realize it. Right, so the 6 of Pentacles is showing equal, it's showing mutual respect, and it's also showing you renegotiating your partnerships, right? So I do feel like many of my Libras are sitting here, and it might feel awful at first. The Tower card feels very uncomfortable at first when you're creating boundaries or when you're trying to establish the right connections. So sometimes it feels very isolated. It feels like I do have to pull back and be alone for a second. And I have to take a look at my past and I have to take a look at the connections. But in doing so, other people, they're going through their own changes as well, too. And they will show up because when you change, everybody else changes. Let's see what to expect in love. What to expect in love for you. And we're seeing be open to, you know, what I really feel is, you know, it's hard to believe these changes will come in when you're going through a Tower moment. It's hard to believe or see somebody else. So we'll sometimes give in to the Tower. We will give in to our fears. All right. And this reading is saying, you know, not giving into your fears and standing true and moving forward and getting the justice that you deserve and expecting it. Let's see what to expect in love. The energy around love for you, what you're dealing with in love. Now, we do see a possibility of a rebuild with that last reading. We have the 8 of Wands, all right? So we are seeing things may have slowed down. Things may have gotten very passionate. Maybe you were receiving communication. It seemed like things were flowing nicely, and then all of a sudden things started slowing down a little bit. And, you know, or it's just dying out a little bit. You're feeling like, you know, you're burnt out from something, or it's just, you know, the 8 of Wands to me sometimes is a very exciting, passionate energy, but it can go both ways. So it can be intense on both extremes for me, right? Sometimes it can feel just too much and sometimes not enough, all right? And right now it feels like either you've had enough or you're not getting enough of what you need when it comes to love. What you're dealing with, I see the 3 of Swords. Right? So a lot of, you know, disappointment, feeling upset. Maybe some of you are dealing with a separation, or you have fears of something completely ending, you know, with this energy. Right? Where's it gone? It was going, things were going good. Things seemed like they were going good. And then all of a sudden, you know, something came to a halt. Right? And we have the 7 of Wands, which was in reverse. And again, there's that boundaries. All right, stepping up, defending yourself, stepping up for yourself. All right, and that was coming through strong on the first reading. I feel like it's all coming together. I mean, ultimately, whatever you're going through in love, it's hurting you on a deeper level. It's been disappointing you. Past relationships may have disappointed you. You had to go through a tower moment. Maybe it was a divorce or a breakup. But in order to see where you were not getting back what you were putting in, okay, or feeling, and now some of you could be reminiscing, thinking, you know, what did I do, or what could I have done different? And really, you know, what's coming through is this Three of Swords is just for you to see it, accept it, and forgive yourself for whatever part that you think that you've played in this, because I think you can't, I don't think you didn't do enough. I think this is a case of you were doing too much. And the Seven of Wands is saying it's time to ground yourself and create some stronger boundaries when it comes to a relationship, not putting so much out there before, you know, and, you know, sometimes it's like, I connect with this. Sometimes it's like, if I do more, give more, if I take care of more, and I'm such a happy, I always try to stay positive. I always try to be like, well, they can't be mad at me if I'm doing this, or they got, why wouldn't they like me? I'm giving them all this, or why can't they, you know? And the thing is there's just givers and there's takers. And in this case, it may have been, try not to look at the actual situation, the person, look at it as a dynamic, as a lesson, and something that will show up again in another relationship, or it may have shown up in a lot of relationships. So what's happening here, you know, it's like Spirit wants you to take a look at this and accept it, but now create some boundaries as you're moving forward. And so it looks as though there could be a reconciliation with that Six of Cups, but this is coming from you demanding some sort of balance, all right? And we have the Moon card showing up here. So not being afraid here to express yourself. The Moon card is talking about, yeah, things are uncertain right now for you. Things feel a little uncomfortable when it comes to a relationship, but at what cost are you going to compromise because you're afraid of losing somebody? I was taught a long time ago that the only thing that holds us back from speaking our truth is a fear of losing somebody, or not getting what we want, or not being liked. And so these are things we have to face. Not everybody's going to like us. We're not always going to get what we want. But do we sacrifice our truth and our strength and our integrity just to feel safe because we're afraid of the unknown? We have these fears with the Moon card. I can't see what's going to happen next. So if I defend myself, or I tell this person off, or I say what I really mean, or I express myself in a positive way, you know, what if I don't get what I want? So I'm going to tuck that and roll, and I'm just going to be nice and friendly and keep the peace. And that has not been working for you. That has not been working for you in the past. It's left you feeling very disappointed, very sad, and deeper inside, you know, and it keeps showing up. And right now with the Moon energy and that Taurus full moon coming up, it's going to be, it's Taurus, you know, it's going to dig, right? It's going to bring up the necessities, the needs, right? Things that make us feel safe and secure. And that could be what's coming up when it comes to love, and you having to face this fear of a possibility of speaking your truth and being the highest version of yourself, and demanding and knowing and not being afraid on what's on the other side, because this is also teaching you to expect the best on the other side. Expect the best case scenario. Focus on creating something new in your expectations, changing your expectations, as opposed to always focusing on the past. The past is an example of all the ways we showed up inauthentically. So if we're showing up authentically now, it's not going to turn out the same way as it always did in the past, is what's coming through. Right? We have the Star card here at the bottom of the deck for you. So we are seeing, you know, you've been through a lot, and you're being asked to have faith. You're being asked to trust again. I've been at some, you know, I have a lot of faith. And there's days where I'm like, I feel like the world itself has pushed me over the edge a little bit. And sometimes it feels like, I don't know if I can go back. And that could be where you're at in some ways. And you're really having to trust trust and have faith again and dig into it and move forward, and trust that all will be well. The Star card is showing, this energy of you coming into alignment with yourself, with your higher self, and you're coming into alignment with what it is that you desire. So this card always shows you in a reading that your wishes are coming true. It's just not always playing out exactly how we think they're meant to play out. So I do see an Aquarius, and I see a Pisces, possibly a Cancer, and some of you could have those placements. What came through strong was Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces. But I will take a look at all zodiac signs right now, and I will dive in for you and see what to expect, whatever Spirit has for you regarding this situation. And because of the full moon, I think I want to pull a couple different cards here for you. You keep falling asleep mid-prayer, and I keep waking up in prayer. That's wild. I literally wake up in prayer. Dreams you might be really sensitive to dreams right now. Collectively, I know that I have, when I'm tapped in for readings, I tap into kind of the collective. I tap into the collective. So I'm saying these things because I believe it's a collective energy. And I have been dreaming about people who have passed, and I've done this before traveling. So things are really heightened right now. Pay attention to your dreams. All right, so Aries through Pisces. Meditate on the sign that you wish to know about. If you're connected to an Aries, all right, you got to stay strong is what I'm getting. All right, confidence, making a decision. We see this energy rising between you and a Aries. All right, so don't be afraid to move on. Don't be afraid. There's progress here. Don't be afraid to stand up and move past some sort of uncertainty and make a decision. Be decisive. Stand in your power. The Strength card is showing up. All right, show your confidence. Show your strength. All right, and I am seeing here that there's growth and vitality, and this is like the Sun card here, which you had earlier. And we're seeing here birth. We're seeing things really shining by you stepping up and making some sort of decision. Let's see. We have Taurus, 7 of Pentacles. You'll get through it again. The cycle is ending, and we see the Moon card. So there we go. 7 of Pentacles. You feel like there's a roadblock here, right? But it's not over. The Moon card, you have fears here of where things are going, and you don't want to grasp and go backwards. It says the cycle is ending, so you could be going through a tower moment with a Taurus, right? This is telling you that you'll get through it. It just seems uncertain right now, and the 7 of Pentacles is showing reevaluating, regrouping, what was working, what wasn't working. But it looks as though the two of you are still in it to try and win it. And there's a redirection coming in. So the Moon card is, dealing with your subconscious fears when it comes, and not being afraid to move forward and expect things to turn around. And Gemini, we have the Empress card, and we have quiet and external noise. I like this. So we are looking at, we got full moon energy coming in, which is why I'm bringing in this. 5 of Wands in the Empress. So I am feeling, you have a Gemini that is very attracted to you. All right. And really there's growth here. So overall, there is still seeds have been planted. Things are still moving forward. But you may have a lot of inner conflict when it comes to a Gemini. All right. You may be dealing with some drama, external noise, other people meddling. 5 of Wands can be just your fears meddling when it comes to this. It could be confusion and a power struggle right now between you and a Gemini. But I'm getting you've got to just go within and quiet the internal noise, because this is something that too shall pass, right? Things are growing, and trust when you see the Empress card when it comes to a Gemini. Cancer, we're seeing the Two of Cups. All right, you know what to do and walk it your way. All right, and we're seeing the Nine of Wands. So there's a temporary setback with you and a Cancer. The love is there. You feel the connection. You guys are learning each other. You guys have a lot in common and some things that you just don't quite get each other. All right, it just, but there was something there at some point. And it says, walk it your way. You know what to do. The Nine of Wands, you've been through, maybe for some of you, battles before. Maybe it's time you do walk away for, temporarily. Will you reconcile? The Two of Cups is showing here. Maybe you're feeling like you're not being heard. You're not being seen, right? We have a soul connection, but just because we have a soul connection doesn't mean that I have to compromise mine for yours. So there is an energy here of, that you're stressed out. This has been an ongoing battle, and we got to figure out the next move. So it's saying you take charge, walk it your way. Don't be afraid to walk away from a Cancer and trust that things are going to turn out the way it's meant to. Right? This could even deepen the connection between the two of you. Leo, Eight of Pentacles. Nothing is impossible. You got a Leo that might be acting or having other priorities, and you got the Eight of Wands. You got the eights showing up with you with the Leo. All right, so nothing is impossible. Open up to an unexpected turnaround or turn of events when it comes to a Leo. All right, we're seeing Eight of Pentacles. You got a Leo here that's determined, a Leo that's still loyal to you, a Leo that's committed and focused maybe on work and their finances, or honing in on their own skills and trying to make things work in their life, all right? But it does seem as though the two of you, things are going to pick up pace. You have the Eight of Wands. So you may feel like you're burnt out, or things have died out between you and a Leo, or things have suddenly stopped between you and a Leo. Well, just open up to the unexpected. It might not be what you think. Virgo, Ace of Swords. All right, be bold. And the Queen of Cups. All right, so expressing your feelings to a Virgo, not being afraid. Remember who you are. All right, so being vulnerable and opening up. You've got a Virgo here that really is attracted to you and feels a deeper connection with you. The Ace of Swords can show a breakthrough in energy with you and a Virgo, some clarification, some communication, and we are seeing, some honesty coming in, right? A new contract, or, kind of finalizing, our truths, right? And so just remember who you are, be bold and be vulnerable when it comes to a Virgo. Libra, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, so Libra, let's see what's going on. Taking the next step, and the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so Libra, I'm going to read this as if it's just an additional message for you, and then it's a reflection of your Libra. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles, stay focused, all right? Take the next step, keep things simple, and stay focused is what I'm getting. All right, you've been working really hard, you've been paying attention, doing the things, doing what you need to do to get by. There's this energy of the Knight of Pentacles, which you haven't skipped a beat, you just... And that's where I feel like in the beginning of the message I got for you, it's like you haven't done anything wrong. I mean, if anything, you've done more than you needed to do in a lot of areas of your life, right? But who can say, we all have our own lessons and journeys to travel down, right? But we are seeing you got to keep going. Take the next step. You're walking closer. The Knight of Pentacles, you're almost to the treasure. Right, the Nine of Pentacles here is showing, abundance, success coming your way. So even when it comes to you financially or independently, it seems like you're stepping up, right? And it does seem that you and another Libra are possibly stepping up and ready to find stability together. Scorpio, Nine of Pentacles. And you and a Scorpio definitely meant to meet, all right? Three of Cups. We see a possibility of celebrating some sort of reunion here with a Scorpio. It is Scorpio's birthday, the Three of Cups. Make sure to wish your Scorpio a happy birthday. My birthday's in a couple of days. All right, but we do see here coming together a union. It seems very, very good friendship, or you have deeper feelings for each other. That you feel supported, or you're starting to feel supported by a Scorpio. All right, it's a stone of destiny between the two of you. Very passionate connection. It's showing me, yes, a life path. You guys met for a reason. The Nine of Pentacles is showing up too. So this could be you stepping up into your, independency, and it's bringing you closer with the Scorpio. A Scorpio is available here, ready and available for you. It seems though next making an offer, making some sort of secure offer for you coming your way. Could even be a new Scorpio for some of you. Sagittarius, you got the Tower card with your Sagittarius. All right, so something definitely is shaking up with you and the Sag. And we got the Ace of Cups, all right? Slowing down, taking a time out. So things seem a little bit uncertain. There's still love there with the Ace of Cups. And so the Tower card is bringing in this new opportunity. Remember, the light in the darkness is the love that you have for each other, or this idea, or this I forgot to set the thing on, but you're seeing that something that's happening between you and a Sagittarius is getting you both to realize the depth of your love, all right, or what's important in your relationship. Right, so we're seeing retreat, time out, slow down. All right, things might be hectic right now, but sometimes when we make decisions during a Tower moment, we make the wrong decisions and we make things worse. You got to let it fall. You got to let a breakup happen. You're not going to put the puzzle pieces together when all the pieces are flying around. You're never going to get the right answer. You're never going to get the 100% truth. You're going to get what anybody pulls out of their pocket whenever they need to give you an answer. It's not going to be their honesty. There's too much chaos going on. All right. And people seem to think they're going to be able to fix a Tower moment. You can't. You have to let the Tower fall and take a break and then come back in. And this shows that you and a Sagittarius will reconcile. All right. So we see Capricorn, Page of Cups. Communication may have slowed down with a Capricorn, all right, but progress is here. Right? So we get a Capricorn coming back out of hiding. If you feel like, Capricorn has kind of gone distant, we are seeing maybe they just were a little bit uncertain about their feelings, or afraid to be open or vulnerable, or not sure if they wanted to, if they honestly not sure what they felt. All right, that's a possibility. You got to live with the truth, somebody might be like, I don't know if I'm that into you. All right. And I know that's a hard one for people to be like, damn. Right. And we're seeing here, there's somebody though awakening to the connection, right? Progress, initiation. So sometimes when we let people miss us or people walk away from us, they might all of a sudden realize, oh, there was something I wasn't paying attention to. There was something there, and I'm going to figure out, they'll figure it out with a little bit of distance. So we do see a Capricorn coming out of hiding. Aquarius may have judged or made a bad decision. Let's see. We're seeing, but you're on the right track. We're seeing a hidden treasure here. And we're seeing the Four of Swords, right? So you may be taking a break from an Aquarius, right? That's an Aquarius. All right. So we do see the Judgment card coming in. So this isn't over. Obviously, the Judgment card, they're going to follow, they're going to come through, maybe ask for forgiveness of something that whatever happened in the past. All right, it is showing you're on the right track. So whatever you're doing with an Aquarius, there is a hidden treasure in this relationship. Four of Swords is asking you to also retreat, take a break, and really meditate on what's important to you. Time and space will also heal this connection as well. And Pisces, Ace of Wands. So maybe communication slowed down with a Pisces, but there's another opportunity coming in, and we're seeing the Six of Cups here. So don't fret here, Pisces, for some of you, it's showing a lot of potential with that Ace of Wands. We're seeing open doorways, right timing, right? Something may have gone on when you guys first connected, and now we're seeing another doorway opening up. Six of Cups is showing you guys coming together. Could be, creating new memories. Could be a first date, second date, who knows? It could just be a reconciliation of the past, right? Another doorway is opening. So let's see your question. What's on your mind? And I'll pull a card for you. I will be live with Scorpio next if you guys want to hang out with me. Let's see. Yes or no for my Libras. Hello. All right. So meditate on your question. It's just an energy for now, so you don't have to take it to heart. I do see the Queen of Cups showing up for you, so I am seeing a yes for you, okay? And I also see Libra energy rules this as well, and a balance and self-care showing up for you as well too, and really, stepping up into your power here, even when it comes to being vulnerable and expressing yourself, and just this beautiful energy. I just see self-care, Libras, and I just feel you gotta care for yourself right now and really nurture yourself right now. But the answer is yes, and a very loving energy around you. All right. Hello, Isa, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.